look in the mirror, man, you're so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy. Lately, it's you.
Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now because this is not the show for you. I have a question for all of you out there, especially to the single mothers who are black women. Do you even care about the type of education that your children are receiving? If so, are you helping to put them in an environment that will encourage them to be the best they can be? Now, what I have right here that I'm going to show in these clips that are being used out of free use, and this is an educational video, I'm going to show you a clip of a black lady who is on the phone talking to the parent of an unruly child in her classroom. And I want you to listen to this conversation because she recorded it for the world to see. Check out how the mother is so nonchalant about the fact that the teacher is calling and discussing the unruly behavior of the child. Now let's go ahead and get started. Give me a second, ladies and gentlemen, as I pull it up. We're about to really get into this. One second.
This is Miss Glass from your child's school.
Yeah, I know who this is. What's going on?
Hey, I was calling because I'm having a little bit of an issue out of your son today. He is not wanting to sit down in his seat, and he will not stop talking. So
Oh my God, I thought he was sick. So y'all don't handle that?
Well, usually we use our behavior management system, which requires...
I want you to notice that the mother, the teacher told the mother that the child is being, unruly, misbehaving. The mother says, y'all don't handle that? Let me tell you something, man. Respect is taught at home. A lot of the reasons why our children are behaving the way that they are behaving out in public is because they are not receiving proper instruction from the parent or parents. The majority of children are being raised in single homes. So majority of the times, the children are not receiving the correct information from that single parent. Now, being a teacher, in my most humble opinion, is a thankless job. These women, these men put up with a whole lot. They don't make a whole lot of money. They get taught down. The kids are fighting the teachers in the classroom. I'm going to show you some clips of that too. But in order for these women and these men who want to bring the best education to your child, ladies, you have to teach your children discipline, how to sit down. Sometimes you got to just get your child and for no reason, have that child sit down for a good 5 or 10 minutes for no reason. Get them used to being still. A lot of you let these children do whatever they want to do. And then these type of children that this woman is talking about to his mother, this child probably will grow up to be a stripper, grow up to be a drug dealer, may go to prison, may get deleted in these streets, all because they don't know how to respect authority, don't know how to be still, don't know how to shut their mouths, don't know how to listen to instructions. Now just go ahead and keep playing this because you could tell the single mother here, obviously is a black lady in my most humble opinion. She sounds ghetto, and at the same time, she sounds so nonchalant about this situation.
Well, usually we use our behavior management system, which requires for us to call the parent if the behavior is getting...
It don't seem like it's really managing it if you, y'all can't, I'm trying to work.
And I understand that, and I also am trying to work, but I want us to work together to ensure the success of your scholar.
She's trying to get smart. Okay.
No, ma'am.
You see, the mother took offense to the fact that the teacher said that she is also trying to work, just like the mother is at this time. If the mother is working, the mother could be lying, just don't want to go do anything about this, right? But she said, I am working also, but I want us to work together to help better your child. And the mother got offended, saying, oh, she's trying to be smart right now. She's trying to be smart right now. Why are you jumping on the teacher? Why are you not jumping on your child? Why are you not correcting your child? It's not the teacher's fault. The teacher's doing everything she's supposed to do to let you know about the bad behavior of your child. Now, y'all don't understand this, some of y'all. This is a red flag. If a child is unruly at a young age, the chances of that child being even worse as they progress into teenage years, into adult, the chances of them becoming worse as they progress into their teenage years and also as they progress into their adult years is high. I'm telling you, this is nothing to laugh at. You have to correct these children at a very young age. You have to nip it in the bud as soon as possible. Or they may be robbing other people, breaking in other people's homes, breaking into their cars, or they might get shot by somebody because they're protecting their property from your child because they have never learned how to shut the hell up and be still and to do as they're told.
But I want us to work together to ensure the success of your scholar.
Okay.
No, ma'am, I'm not trying to get smart. I just want us to work together to ensure the success of your scholar.
Well, I mean, what he doing?
He won't sit down and he won't stop talking. Therefore, he's not able
You
to
tell me you
complete.
can't make him sit down.
Well, I can't make a child do anything. I can request it, I can ask it, but I can't make him do it. And so I'm wanting to work together.
Like, I brought him, I sent him up there to that school because y'all need to know how to handle. I thought they had teachers that know how to handle kids. I mean, if y'all can't handle them, I don't know what you want me to do.
The mother says that she doesn't know what you want her to do about her own child. That is a mother who is not active in that child's life. She may be active in other ways, but where it matters, she's not in that area to be active at. She's not in the important places in that child's life. She needs to discipline her child or children if she has children. I got so many clips right now that's going to prove my points to you. But let me show you a clip of where a child is actually beating up the teacher.
I heard the guy say, "Don't hit her."
Other teachers had to jump in and pull the teen off of her. Turner would spend the next 6 days in the hospital.
When I got out of the hospital and came home, it hit me that I had been injured really bad and I can't go to work. I can't see my students. I can't do anything that I used to do. I can't drive.
The Rockdale County District Attorney's Office tells Fox 5 that the 15-year-old girl pleaded guilty to aggravated battery against a teacher, which is a felony. Last week, a judge sentenced her to a year in the youth detention center, followed by 5 years of supervised release. What allegedly caused the girl to go off when Turner tried to take her phone.
The young lady, hopefully she will grow from this. She will learn from this. She'll get the help she needs.
Turner has taught for nearly 3 decades. She says recently she's noticed a shift in how kids act.
Would you say that the kids of today are different than the ones in the classrooms you first walked into 27 years ago?
Absolutely. Absolutely they are. I would say that if I had to start teaching with these students, this generation, I wouldn't have been able to.
Now, I want you to understand something. The reason why there's been a shift in the way that children are behaving now because their parents are becoming younger and younger and younger. Women are having children in their teenage years, their early 20s, and they don't even have careers yet. They don't even have husbands yet. Man, back in the day, a grandmother would probably be over 50 years old. Now, grandmother may be 30-something. Great-grandma may be 34. I mean, it's weird now. So you have a lot of immature women and men, but I'm talking about these women today who are very immature, who are raising children. Most of the time it is the women because they have multiple baby daddies. Most of the time the women are not having any marriages on the table. They're just single and just keep popping out children, child after child. And like that woman been teaching for 30 years. And she said she wouldn't even start now. If you just a young lady, she wouldn't start because of the unruly behavior. And that child put her hands on the grown woman who is her elder over a cell phone. It goes back to what I said earlier. If you don't nip it at the bud, if you don't stop these kids from misbehaving when they are youngsters, as they progress into their teenage years, they will become worse. I just showed you an example of that because that was a teenager that put her hands on a grown woman. Like the woman is in her 50s, an overweight woman, and that's not to knock her, but an elder over a cell phone, unruly, spoiled. Where you think they're getting that from? Let me put some more up there on the screen. Now, I'm gonna show you how one of these clips you have seen before probably about a ballet teacher talking about how her children that she's teaching don't want to listen to teachers the parents give her hell. It's a woman. She's talking about the black women that were giving her hell and that the 5-year-old kids want to hear Ski Yee and want to hear Pound Town. After that, I'm gonna show you a teacher who actually got the kids rapping to Ski Yee. Let's get to it. 1 second, I'm gonna pull it up. I gotta play this first to lead to that point.
I'm calling out all the parents. If you're a parent and your child is in pre-K to elementary school to high school, I'm calling you out. They don't respect any authority. You ask them, can you stand in your designated spot? They're telling you no and shut up. They're throwing things at each other. They're throwing things at other people, other classmates. You say, can everybody sit in their spot? I don't want to. I'm not doing that. You don't get to tell me what to do. You're not my mom. You confront the parent. The parent tries to argue with you. What world do we live in? Like, what in you guys' brain as a parent says, my kid not following any directions is a great thing. It's not that serious, and y'all don't have a right to tell her what to do. It's sad. It's sad. It's really, really sad. And another thing that's heart-wrenching is horrifying. It is horrifying. Your 5-year-old daughters are asking to listen to Pound Town and Ski Yee.
That's what I wanted to get to. I wanted to get that so I can show you the teachers who are actually doing this. Now, they changed the lyrics to it, but it's still using the same chorus of Ski Yee. And for those of you who know what Ski Yee is by Sexy Red the rapper, on this song, Ski Yee, she's talking about sexual things. She's talking about violence. She's talking about how she can suck this, how someone can beat it up. And this teacher has these kids saying the chorus to the beat. Let's get to it. 1 second as I put it up on the screen. I'm going to have to make this, I'm going to make it a little bit bigger for you best I can. There it is. Let's get it.
When you see me, say you gotta say what's good. Hey, wanna be on my wrist, but it's my good. Hey, we be living, learning, and we turn it up. Hey, work up to your desk, hold it up. Hey, when I have a miss, hey, let me turn up. Hey, read it every day to get the scores up. Hey, on the way to success, it ain't no love. Hey, coming tight, so it's up to the stuff. Hey.
Now, let me say this, man. I know some of you might think that's harmless, but it isn't. Because like that other lady told you, these 5-year-old kids are wanting to hear Ski Yee and Pound Town. Songs that are vulgar, songs that talk about booty holes, vaginas, and eating booty and stuff like that. And then this teacher, see, the teacher can't leave the streets alone. That's a hood rat teacher. And you got a lot of them. You got a lot of hood rat teachers out here. You get what I'm saying? A lot of hood rat teachers who out there in them streets, they smoking, getting high, popping Percocets and stuff, and they go to school the next day. They hide. These are the ones that sleep with your children. These are the ones that get high with your children like that. And luckily, these are younger children in that video, but who's to say that she's not a pervert? See, I don't know. I just know that for her to bring that into that classroom, and I think she might have meant well, but there should be a separation between what goes on in the streets and what's being taught in the schoolroom. There's all type of other creative ways that you can reach children other than bringing in someone with the character of Sexy Red who talks about her vagina being pink and her booty hole being brown. Someone, you couldn't find nobody else that couldn't talk about those things to try to get your kids to like education. And I guarantee you, just because those children did that song with that teacher does not mean that those children has changed. It's just something fun. See, a lot of y'all think excitement means education in that situation. A lot of teachers think if I get them excited and they have a great time, then they're going to want to learn. No, all you did was make them smile, laugh, and jump up and down. And then when it's done, they go right back to their educational problems. It all starts at home. And it's sad. I'm going to show you one teacher just walk the hell out the room, and then we'll be done with it.
I'm done.
Excuse me right quick. I want to make sure I pulled it up. I did. Okay. Let's get it.
You quit?
You're not going to be disrespected by anybody. I don't know who you people think you are, but you don't treat anybody like this. It's not funny.
But that's funny to them, though. This is what's happening to your children, ladies. And it's sad. It's terrible. It is despicable. Anyway, you let me know what you think about this subject when you get an opportunity. Y'all take it easy now, you hear?
You